A battle brewing in Tallahassee over a move by the governor to redraw Florida's congressional maps before the November midterms that could tip the balance of power in the U.S. House of Representatives. Governor Ron DeSantis says he'll call a special session in the spring for a highly unusual redistricting effort before the midterms, a move President Trump has demanded in several states to protect the House Republicans' tiny majority. Reporter Ari Height joins us now. Ari, do we know if any of the local congressional districts will be targeted?
Well, it's hard to say at this point because it's not clear what districts in the state might be impacted by this. Either way, Democrats say this whole redistricting is illegal, but the governor says it may be illegal to not redistrict. Governor Ron DeSantis made the announcement during a Wednesday news conference. He would convene a special session of the legislature in April. The topic? Redistricting, redrawing Florida's congressional map. He says so many people have moved to Florida, this is the only way to make sure everybody's vote counts.
Our population has changed so much in the last 4 or 5 years. We need to get apportioned properly, and people deserve equal representation.
I don't buy that premise.
Representative Fentrice Driscoll is the House Democratic leader. She says this has nothing to do with how many people have moved to Florida. She says that's been happening for a century without redrawing maps in the middle of a decade. Driscoll says this is about gerrymandering, redrawing the maps so Republicans will gain additional seats in Congress and maintain control.
Trump wants to rig the midterm elections to prevent the American people from holding his administration accountable.
But DeSantis says he believes the state may have to redistrict. An upcoming Supreme Court decision could change the law about the way minorities are factored into the drawing of the maps.
You're probably in a situation where the map can't be upheld unless we make some changes.
Driscoll says she's not buying that argument either and wishes the legislature would focus on what she calls more important issues.
The sad thing about all of this is this doesn't do anything to lower the cost of groceries. It doesn't do anything to lower the cost of homeowners insurance. And the people of Florida, once again, are caught in the middle.
And Driscoll says she believes this entire redistricting is outlawed by Florida's Constitution. It seems pretty obvious at this point that this whole issue will result in multiple lawsuits. Reporting live, Ari Height, WPBF 25 News.